What's up, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood DoolieRay, and this is the, sixth war of Alliance War Season 6. We're playing against another Chinese alliance. I have no idea how to say their name, but they're a challenge, once again. They've got, I know their rating is below us, but they played really well. So let's go ahead and get this war started. I am on Path 6. Path 6? And I'm going to be taking in a team, well, the team of Sparky, Hyperion, and Void. We're going back to basics here. This is a rank 4 champion on the Aggression Fury node, and looking at it, I think there was high base attack, low health, or not base attack, but there was high attack, low health. So gonna go ahead and boost myself up here. I am trying to be careful about how I spend my boosts, so I am being a little stingy on my boosts, on boostages. Oh, also 50% XP for good luck, because that worked against Domino last time, so I figured let's do it again. Nothing, or actually, I was thinking, you know, maybe they put Hulk on this node. That would be kind of interesting, but turns out it's a classic Spider-Man. Nothing crazy. I've done this before. Well, I mean, nothing crazy, I say. This is pretty wild. I hate this fight. I hate every fight. They're all so stressful. But this fight in particular, this node, just makes me miserable. Building up those Furies is just stressful, and I've run into his special one. Spidey saves my life. Thank you, Spidey. You are the man. You are the myth and the legend. He evades me there. He's building up these Furies. He's hitting into my block. He's doing everything I don't want him to do. But, you know, I'm pushing back. I'm not going to let him push me around like this. So, gonna throw special 2. Thankfully, he doesn't evade it. I was kind of expecting him to evade it, but you know what? He didn't evade it, and it paid off. So, that is a okie dokie on that fight there. Did lose a bit of health, but moving on to this next fight, there is an Awakened Science Champion on the Bane Stun Immune node, and there's Persistent Charges, and it's a rank 5. You tell me who you think this is. It's mcoc. And I'm taking in Void. I've done this fight multiple times at this point now. I've dueled for it, I've practiced, I've trained, and I am a master. So, just gonna try and bait out heavy attacks here, and at some point I decided to switch over. I kind of used this fight to test out a different strategy where I hit mcoc after his heavy without using a heavy attack of my own. I was just curious to see if that would work for me, and I mean, it seems okay so far, but I am losing a bit of health. I'm at 83%. I keep on taking Bane damage because he's not throwing his heavy attack, and then he hits like a mother trucker through his block. I really should have thrown a heavy attack there. So yeah, I was not playing smart in this fight at all. I can admit that. Looking at it now, just use a heavy attack. I run into his heavy attack there. I block the special one. I've learned too many times. I get hit by mcoc, and he throws a special one, and I panic, and I get hit by a special one. So that has happened to me so many times at this point that I think I've learned. Anyways, though, I'm at a very low amount of health, and I need to start playing smart. So I start throwing heavy attacks again. I should have just been doing this the whole time. I'm going to stick to that strategy from now on at this point. He's just not throwing his heavy attack, and it's killing me. Literally. Alright, look at my health drain away. I'm at 8% health, 7%. This is going to be close. This is going to be real close. I got Fear of the Void up, so he's not taking extra degen damage. I got to watch this Bane timer here. I also got to not take too much block damage. Oh my gosh, 3%. I get an intercept there. I dodged the special one and he degens away. Oh my gosh, and then I wipe away all the sweat that is on my butt. Well, I guess it's on my chair now, but that was a sweaty situation. A very sweaty situation. Anyways, there's an unawakened 6-star champion on this node here, and I'm thinking it's going to be a Kingpin, because, you know, that happens. People put Kingpin here all the time. So I'm taking in Stark Spidey, and I don't know why, but I have this morbid feeling, this morbid thought in my head of like, what if this is a Korg? How terrible would that be if I brought in Spidey and this was a Korg? That'd be real funny, but, you know, nothing in the profile really tips me off, so I can't say for sure what I think it is going to be, and I'm running a 50% XP boost, so I should be Korg. Oh no! I'm screwed. I am screwed. I don't know how to win this fight at this point, because Stark Spidey is not good for fighting against this Korg. I think to myself, okay, maybe if I don't proc dexterity at all ever, I'll be okay. No, I hit into his block like a dum-dum. And then at some point I realize, oh, he's not awakened. He doesn't have Thorns damage. So I start throwing medium attacks into him. That works out for me. But, yeah, he goes unstoppable, unblockable. Things are just not going my way. He throws a special 2. Oh, boy. So I'm going to... I mean, what do I even do here? I throw my special 3 just because. But he's got his rock shield up at the moment, so it's not even going to do any damage. Look at that. Oh, so sad. So I throw Ensnared on him thinking, hey, maybe he won't go unblockable or whatever, but it just doesn't work that way. So I figure I gotta build up poise charges, but the more poise charges I build up, the more he goes unblockable and unstoppable, and that's just sketchy. But I'm doing an okay job dodging the special ones. I don't know. I'm putting in as many intercepts as I can. I mean, can you see? I'm just panicking. I'm doing whatever I can to get this guy down, but every time I procs Buffet, his health goes up by 15 or 20%. Look at that. So my special 2 is not going to do anything good for me because, well, Korg is immune to shock damage because he's Korg. But I'm going to throw my special 2 anyways, hope for some maybe crits. No crits. Okay, well, he's at 85%. I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions below, I mean, I'd be happy to hear, you know, how to take this fight down. But, I mean... For the situation I was in, I feel like I did decently okay. I throw my special 2, but he has his rock shield up, so it doesn't do damage. Yikes. I'm trying to not proc dexterity anymore. Gonna push him to a special 2, try and bait that out of him if I can. He throws it, thankfully. So that works in my favor. I stun him there. That's probably the last parry that I have, though. Screw Korg, man. Alright. Dodged another special 1. Doing pretty good with that, but as you can see, that procs Buffet. And, well, Korg goes up to like 60% from 50%. So throwing another special 2. Crits? No crits. Golly, my life is great. So 30 seconds left on the timer. I'm crying. Tears are falling out of my eyes. Or one manly tear, I mean, is rolling down my eyes. Down my eyes? No, probably not. I'm like, this is hopeless. He's back up to 70%. Now he's down to 54%, but I had him at 40%. And, oh my man, 5 seconds left. I get another intercept in, one final intercept of desperation, one final dodge of a special 1, and 62%. That's where he ends up on. And I time out on this fight here. So Dark Spidey can't fight Korg. He's not a good option. He can't do it. So I'm surprised that I didn't die. I'm impressed by the fact that I didn't die, but Void is at 3% health, and if I had known this was going to be a Korg, I totally would have taken in Void, because he would have made it so much easier for me to deal with this whole thing. But anyways, got some pots from an officer in my alliance. He's helping me out. I owe these guys big time. I don't know what to say. So anyways, gonna throw some pots onto Void here. Gonna throw 5 on and save what I can. I think I'm going to use a combat regen as well just to make sure that I'm nice and healed up. Honestly, though, with variant difficulty and everything that I've done, I feel pretty comfortable using Void against Korg. He's a pretty good matchup when it comes to that. Even with the class disadvantage, you'd be surprised. So he's got 85,000 health left, and the fight ends now. Boom, wow, wow, wow. So, gonna parry him right off the bat and take away that rock shield. Not gonna worry about Thorns damage, which is nice. Quite nice. If he was awakened, I'd have to be thinking a lot more carefully about what I was doing, and I totally would have died with Stark Spidey as well. So, there we go. Dodge a special 1, because I can do that. I surprised myself, if I'm being honest here. I dodged. I think I haven't messed up a single time on a special 1 in this war. But I'm working. I'm trying to put those debuffs up onto him. I got one of the Petrifies up, so he's not really healing himself. In fact, he started at 62% health, and he's below that. So, good. That's good. Get another Petrify up, so now he's not going to heal at all. Dodge another special 1. Dude, I don't know what's happening. I'm nailing those. At some point here, I swear, I'm going to slip up. Like, right there. I called it. Man, I should have not said anything. But, there we go. Dodge another special 1, because I'm awesome. And throw a special 1 of my own, because I'm awesome. Alright, gonna parry him there, and get another debuff up. Hopefully Petrify. Not Petrify. Oh, man. Well, that's okay. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Dude, I'm nailing these special ones. I'm so happy about that. That used to be such a tricky animation there, and I got it down. And Korg is down. If I had taken Void in the first place, I wouldn't have given up a death there. It's my bad. My bad. Up next, I've got a 5-star Hyperion on the All or Nothing node. And for some reason, this fight just seems to be, I don't know, one of my weaknesses. One of my Achilles heels. Actually, pretty much everything is, especially on this node. But anyways, I'm bringing in Stark Spidey, gonna heal him up. And, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, look at this. Looking at those units. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts me. It hurts me so good. Heal him up. I almost forgot to boost myself up, if I'm being honest there. But I'm going to remember to boost up, thankfully. Don't think I'm going to go too crazy, because at this point we know that we have lost the war. So we just need to clear the map. I throw a 30% boost onto myself, just so I don't have to throw anything else on. And, I don't know, Hyperion has given me trouble in the past. This is my last invulnerability boost, so if this goes, I'm done. I'm done for. There's nothing I can do. So, going in here, I've done this a few times now. I'm familiar with it. I'm very, very good, though, at slipping up in random places when Hyperion will attack me like that, when he just throws a full combo at you. He'll come at you swinging like a madman, and you can't do anything but run away. So I throw a heavy attack there just to keep him from that special 3. I've only taken 10% of his life off. I really need to be building up more poise charges, but he throws a special 1, so I can kind of take a quick break. Gonna back off for a second, keep that taunt up, try and get that special 2 out of him. And this is the time when I make mistakes, is when I'm trying to keep him from a special 3, even though I have the indestructible on. I'd make mistakes trying to get him to throw his specials before he gets to a special 3. But anyways, this time around, I let him get to a special 3. I let him throw it because I got the indestructible, so there's one of my charges. I got 2 left. Just got to be careful not to take a heavy attack to the face. Okay. I throw a special 2, even though there is strike back on this node. I figure I'll get some good crits. I get like 1 good crit. That's a bit unfortunate. So he gets another special 3. He's at 46% health, and I'm a little bit nervous, possibly. He's gaining power really quickly. After he throws a special 3, he gets 3 of those cosmic charges, and then he just gets power gain buff after power gain buff. Plus, now that I'm watching it back, I can see I'm not at 10 poise charges, and I'd be doing a lot more damage if I was. I'm trying to be as careful as I can with how I play this. I really don't want to end up in a situation where he has a special 3 and I don't have an indestructible charge. So this is my final indestructible. He's got 8% life left. It's okay. I mean, what am I saying? I won. The fight is over. Unless I mess up. Just kidding, I didn't mess up. Did I scare you? There we go. Let's finish him off. Okay. Do you see? Oh, wow. He was at 1% for a pretty long time. Just messing with my head. So is the internet messing with my head. Stop it. Thank you. Okay, next up I've got an unawakened 6-star tech champion on this power shield node. And I'm going to bring in Hyperion for class advantage, and just because I liked using Hyperion on the power shield node last time. So I've still got the indestructible going, so that's a bonus. I'll just hop in with Hyperion real quick and take care of business. Turns out it's a green goblin, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. His special 1 is going to be, you know, a tad bit annoying, but I'll deal with it. I'll just get a special 1 of my own, get a few incinerates up. Look at his health drain away. It's doing like 1,000 per tick. Or 500. I can't entirely see what the damage is, but I got 5 incinerates up, and his health is just melting away. Hyperion is awesome for this node. I like him. I like him a lot. So I got him to a special 2. The special 2 is unblockable, and I got some notifications there. I don't want to push him to a special 3, even though I do have the indestructible. I do want to be careful not to push him to a special 3, because he does put debuffs on, so I'm careful about that until the very end, when I just go balls to the wall and take him down. And it worked out in the end, so pretty happy about that. Next up, I've got an awakened tech champion on this Brute Force Poison node. It's a rank 4 champion, and that makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside, because there's no rank 4 champion that I can't take. Except for maybe all of them. So, I'm gonna go ahead and load up the fight here and get going. Let's go. I'm still boosted, right? I don't have the indestructible boost anymore, but I still have the 30% boost going. And that'll be very helpful because this is Infinity Man, and I have made a couple of mistakes fighting Infinity Man on this node in the past, although I've fought him so many times on this node that I feel very comfortable dealing with him now. So just building up my Furies here, get to a special 2, gonna go ahead and intercept him with that, boom, like that, get a stun, throw a heavy attack of my own, just keep those Furies up as much as I can. Oh man, I don't know how long I've had Hyperion awakened for, but I love having an awakened Hyperion. I do throw a special 1 into his block there. Kind of dumb. Decide to not push him to a special 2, so I just hit into him one time there. Boom, there we go, throw a special 2. He's below 50% health, and this fight is only like 45 seconds in. So, pretty good. I intercept him with a special 1 there, just trying to get some Incinerate debuffs up. I maybe could have waited until he was closer to 15%, because that's when the Incinerates will be most effective. I am careful now about how I throw my special 1s after he blocked that other one. He kind of has a weird dash in where he doesn't dash in all the way, and you won't always hit him if you come at him. So yeah, don't know what to say about that entirely, but I'll intercept him with one more special 1. He's gonna auto block some of it. Doesn't attack me, thankfully. But I'll intercept him with heavy attacks while he's in this mode here. Come on, heavy attack me, you fool. Bah, he is a fool. He's dead. There we go. So yeah, that fight ends there. And did I do this whole war without any? Dang it, I died to Korg. Well, what am I getting excited for? That's the end of the war for me there, though. That's my path 6. So yeah, there you go. Hope that helps you out in your wars. I mean, just don't make the mistakes I make. Careful about who you take in to node 24 when it's a Korg. Don't bring in Stark Spidey. Not a good idea. Until I see you next, though. Oh, wait. We lost the war. Till I see you next. Hang in there. May the RNG be with you. And peace out.